Hey everybody! Hey, there's a little thing that comes on my screen says I am live. So here I am. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday at 4 o'clock or a little bit before 4, and we're ready for another Livingston Taylor show. And by the way, how much fun was that last week to have the 1-year anniversary of the Livingston Taylor show? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was it was nice of my sister and the ukuleles to come by and grace my show. All of you who answered our quizzes, and I will announce the winners of our quizzes in a little bit. And but now here we are back to what we normally are. And yeah, I had a good time last week, but I love it this way. Sort of you and me. With one wave of that mighty hand, the stormy seas were parted. It's gonna be so easy. Let's get started. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. You never know where it's gonna go. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. Is he sinking in a boat? Is he wrecking in a plane? Does he even understand that the devil loves the rain? Is he quietly eccentric or actually insane? What stork brought that brain? It's the Livingston Taylor Show. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. You never know where it's gonna go. It's the Livingston Taylor, Livingston Taylor. It's the Livingston Taylor Show. Slow down, you move too fast. You gotta make the moment last. Looking for fun and feeling groovy. By the way, one of the things to observe, this is apropos of absolutely nothing. It's before I get to our sponsors. But one thing to listen for when you hear Simon and Garfunkel or just Paul Simon is to listen to the guitar playing. Paul Simon is an unbelievable guitar player. Paul Simon, Bob Dylan, my beautiful brother James, these people are monster guitar players. Bonnie Raitt, monster guitar player. So if you're out there and you have songs, I've said this to you before, but let me reemphasize. If you're out there and you want your music to shine, or you know somebody whose music wants to shine, you have them work on that instrument. The instrumentality, very important. Okay, enough for, don't lecture them right into the show, Livingston. Let them get their groove on. Our sponsors today. Our sponsors today are, as always, WMVY, listener-supported radio on Martha's Vineyard Island. Tabasco hot sauce. Tabasco hot sauce. McElhaney. Thank you. Thank you, my friend Paul McLean, or McElhaney. Suggests that's how you pronounce the name of where Tabasco was produced, McElhaney Island in Louisiana. And they've been in production of Tabasco sauce. I was having some on something, and I decided that yes, we wanted Tabasco to be a sponsor for us. They've been making it since 1865. It's a long time. Long time they've been producing that wonderful condiment. Also, John Keane Excavation here on Martha's Vineyard Island. John Keane, he's got it's excavation, but he's got gravel and sand. He's got compost. My producer and I are putting together some raised garden beds. I'll report on the success of that experiment later on. I never met a living thing that I couldn't kill. But that notwithstanding, we're raised garden beds, and we went to John Keane for some beautiful compost for our raised garden beds. And I just realized what a stellar fella he is and how much I like him and what a great service he provides. Yes, our sponsors for today. I was, let me get this, Livingston Taylor, Livingston Taylor mug, Livingston Taylor a cup of coffee on the keys. You didn't see that because if I ever saw you do that at home, I would pitch a purple fit. I would not be pleased if you did that. Let me make sure my position is good. This is a gospel song of mine. I was sort of in the mood. But I don't know when it started, when I first heard Satan's song, when I broke my mama's heart by starting to go wrong. But the devil was so silky smooth that I was taken in. And step by step I walked the path of wickedness and sin. Make no mistake, it was plenty fun when I first turned away from all the good that I'd been taught about the righteous way. But a slinky painted woman had her arms around my neck, and a couple of good time buddies, and I figured, what the heck, took a step. I started acting cool, I started skipping school, started making a couple of bets, started smoking cigarettes, repeated gossip that I heard, started huffing a little herb, started drinking my uncle's gin, started lying about where I'd been, bad crowd in a local bar, joyriding a stolen car, wound up in the county jail, no one's bound to make my bail. Step by step I walked away from Jesus, step by step I took the wrong track. Worldly pleasure and temptation became empty degradation, and step by step I'm coming back. Now sitting in that lonely cell, lost as I could be, no one left on earth who would admit to knowing me. All my friends and family completely burned and done, and my daddy's words came back to me when he said this day would come. But then a peace came over me, and I heard a simple voice spoke of forgiveness and atonement for my choice. I fell down upon my knees, and out came all my lies, and the truth of the Son of God was right there at my side. Took a step, got back to reality. my faults belong to me. I got rid of the grudge, took my medicine from the judge, got rid of the booze and dope, cleaned my mouth with a little soap, got a job at the corner store, paid my debts and a little bit more, got a copy of the good book, opened it up, took a look, I said, "Therefore I'm not your slave," got to church and I got saved. Step by step I came back to Jesus. Step by step He opened up and let me in. The power of His love was the promise from above. And step by step Satan cannot win. Now do not think this means pain is gone away, all that heartache and deep sorrow could not visit every day. But Satan has no weapon, no arrow, knife, or sword that'll take away the love of Jesus Christ the Lord. Oh, step by step He was walking right beside us. Step by step He was with us all the way. From the moment of our birth He had the measure of our worth, and He's walking us home to Judgment Day. From the moment of our birth He had the measure of our worth, and He's walking us home to Judgment Day. I got a question for you. Are you ready to take yourself a little step by step? Oh, are you ready to take a little step by step, 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 by step? Step by step. Oh, I love, needless to say, I love singing that song. Oh, and my producer's giving me the word. Move it ahead, Livy. Don't dwell in how much fun you had writing that. Trivial results. No, trivia, Livingston Taylor Show trivia from last week. Here are the people who won. Question number 1. Name the 4 locations where the Livingston Taylor Show has been filmed. Ron Creer won that one. He was our winner. The 4 locations here, obviously on Martha's Vineyard. We do it in Watertown, Massachusetts. Watertown, Massachusetts, we've done it. We did it at the airport north of Seattle, Washington. We've done the Livingston Taylor Show from Sanibel Island with our friends Danny and Amy Morgan. We've done from Sanibel. Yes, those are locations of the Livingston Taylor Show. And yes, congratulations, Ron, for getting that one. Okay, question number 2. Name 4 of the special guests on the Livingston Taylor Show. And that was won by Robin Vachon. Robin Vachon won that one, and we've had some wonderful guests. We've had James Boyle, the carpenter. And, you know, I don't know if I should say this or not, but James Boyle, pretty easy on the eyes. Nice looking fella. What? Oh, my producer is incredulous at that remark. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep moving it along. James Boyle, of course, my sister Kate. We've James Boyle, my sister Kate. I'm Marta Gomez, Ralph Jacadine, Chelsea Berry. Yeah, plenty of special guests, and Robin Vachon on that one. Donna Reed won the question number 3. When Amy Schumer was a guest, she was celebrating a special occasion. Name that occasion, and Donna Reed got that Amy Schumer was celebrating the 1-year birthday, of her beautiful son, Gene. And so congratulations to Donna. And let me see. Oh, this is a interesting one that I didn't remember myself. When did the theme song first debut on the Livingston Taylor Show? And Scott Loam got that one right. And Scott accurately chose May 19th. May 19th of last year was the debut of the Livingston Taylor theme song. I think it's morphed a bit since then, but they are wont to do that. Excellent. It was in episode 6. And just as a bit of ongoing trivia, the shingles started May 12th. In episode 5, we started doing things on shingles because was rebuilding a house and just happened to have a lot of shingles around. Okay. You ready for me to throw another tune? Yeah. Can you imagine the minutia we would bog down in if I didn't have a couple of producers moving this show along? Whew. Whew. Would not be good. Would not be good, people. Let me see. This is there's an anniversary for Roger and Corinna. And they wanted to hear this song by John and Joanna Hall. First, congratulations on that anniversary. And I don't need a lot of prompting to do this song. Fantasy could never be so thrilling. I feel free. I hope that you are willing. Kick the beat up, pick your feet up, dance with me. Let it lift you off the ground. Starry guide and love is all around us. I can take you where you want to go. Dance with me. I want to be your partner, can't you see? The music is just starting, night is calling, and I'm falling. Dance with me. Dance with me. Ooh, dance with me. Oh, that was a really good suggestion. I think I've played that fairly recently, but I love being prompted into doing it again. Really nice. Birthdays, anniversaries. Here we go. Nancy Wood. Nancy Wood. 4/19. It's 20th today, yes. 20th today, so she's a day late, but no less joy in that milestone of another 70th birthday. Nancy and I are the same age. Gosh. Hopefully the years have treated her a little kindly. They've been savaging me like rats on a cheese. Anyhow, Nancy Wood, 70. We're the same age. Jana Gelfand. Jana Gelfand, 4/20, her birthday today. And she doesn't mind saying that she is 61 years old. Joanne Matos. Joanne Matos, 4/23, a couple of days away, 65. A particularly celebration on this because the producer of the Livingston Taylor show, the long-suffering producer of this show, the one who I look over across and see, and she is either in a smile or a frown and moving me along. The producer of the Livingston Taylor show's birthday is 4/23. And she is going to be 60 years old this birthday. And by the way, you can't imagine how beautiful 60 can look until you look into her beautiful eyes. Michelle Hartlove. Michelle Hartlove, 4/25. She's going to be 62. And Roger and Corinna Weber, who I just did Dance With Me for. They're married. They're married 43 years. How great is that? Well done. Oh. So it was April 19th, 1945. Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein opened their second play on Broadway. Their first was March 31st, 1943. So here we are a couple of years later, and these fellas got busy. And they opened a play called Carousel. And, oh my goodness, there's a song in there. And I want you to hear in this song how beautifully the plot, the character development is, how exceptional in the melody. Oh, I freak out to play this. His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night in his round-bottom boat with a net full of fishes from the sea. An almost perfect bow, as fine as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in his round-bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish. The first time he kissed me, the whiff of his clothes knocked me flat to the floor of the room. But now that I love him, my heart's in my nose, and fish is my favorite perfume. Last night he spoke quite low, and a fair-spoken man is he. And he said, Mrs. Pipperidge, I'd like it fine if I could be wed with a wife. And indeed, Mrs. Pipperidge, if you'd be mine, I'd be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a maze. For all I can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days, when I marry Mr. Snow. The flowers will be humming with a buzz of bees. The birds will make a racket in the courtyard trees. When I marry Mr. Snow, then it's off to home we'll go. And both of us will be a little starry-eyed, driving to the cottage by the ocean side, where the salty breezes blow. He'll carry me across the threshold. I'll be meek as a lamb, and he'll set me on my feet, and I'll say kinda sweet, Mr. Snow, here I am. Then I'll kiss him so he'll know that everything will be as bright as it can be, living in a cottage by the sea with me, 'cause I love that Mr. Snow, that young seafaring, bold and daring, big be-whiskered, overbearing, darling Mr. Snow. Wow, wow. Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. Those boys could have at it. Really, really nice. Okay, let me talk about, I want to take a moment to pitch to you. I've done it before, but I'm going to do it again. And the reason why I'm going to do it again is that, I mean, you'll pardon my hubris, but this is going to be a very, very worthwhile master class. If you're out there, if you're a player, if you know somebody who's a player and who wants to improve, masterclass August 7th in Beverly, Massachusetts at Endicott College. And we're going to teach this class. It's a one-day. The class will be in the morning. Then we'll have a nice lunch and be together for that. And then we're going to critique in the afternoon. It says coffee, lunch, music. Yeah. What we'll do is you'll come to this class, you'll play, you'll sing. If you have a group, a duo that you work with, or three of you, the three of you can come and participate in this. And it really, there will be a lot of information about how to get it, just how to get it sounding great. You know, I've been teaching this stuff for 30 plus years, and I've critiqued literally tens of thousands of performances. And so, yeah, think about this. Get in touch with us at the website, and that'll make it work. Let me see. I think I got a moment to do this. I'll do an abbreviated version, and it'll say, "Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Do you know what's coming to ya when my Jesus lets us in?" I want to be blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven when my Jesus lets me in. I want to be sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. Sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. Sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. When my Jesus lets me in. Oh, Satan got a hold on me, got my leg and he got my knee, got my thigh and he got my waist, dragging me down to that deep dark place. Got me drunk and got me blind, drinking that whiskey all the time. Got me thinking that people were bad and were after me for the nothing I had. In that final darkness, I heard a distant song, lifted me and held me up till the lights came on. Now I'm blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven when my Jesus lets me in. Yeah, I remember where I was when I wrote that. I was at my friend Stan and Kate's house. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. I must say I enjoyed that image very, very much. All right. Well, we're out of time. I want to thank again our wonderful sponsors for today. Our sponsors of the Livingston Taylor Show, WMVY, Tabasco sauce, McElhaney Island, Louisiana, from 1865. They've been burning your tongue. And what I didn't realize is that capstan, is that what it's called? The hot sauce? Capsicum? Yes. Whatever it is, what it does is it doesn't actually burn you. It fools those receptors into thinking that they're getting burnt. So you're not actually getting burnt, you're getting fooled. And sure does feel the same way, doesn't it? O-U-C-H, ouch. But in the right dose, a little hot sauce, very, very pleasant. John Keane Excavation. John Keane, you come for the service. You stay for the fact that John Keane personally, he's a friend of mine, and he's a friend of mine because he's a very high-level human being. Generous, observant, thoughtful. John Keane Excavation for all your gravel, sand, driveway, and road filler needs, not to mention a little compost for that garden. Once again, this has been the Livingston Taylor Show. The Livingston Taylor Show. We're out of time. We gotta go. We'll be back next week, I know. 4 o'clock Tuesday. We'll let it go, turn on the tap and let it flow for another Livingston Taylor Show.